the most appropriate music that there is?
Nah, the most appropriate music is the one I put in the chat earlier.
And what was that?
The Big City Boys.
The Big City Boys. There we go.
The Big City Boys. Hey, Hawksus. Well, ex-Hawksus.
Not anymore.
Ex-Hawksus.
There we go. Now, everybody, we're gonna make a small change today.
Ooh.
That small change is y'all live on Twitch right now.
Oh.
Log.
Hello.
Speaking of live, I actually need to go live again today. It'll be my 30th day in a row streaming.
What are you streaming?
I'll start with Mordhau, then probably swap to Monster Hunter.
That's cool.
Ah, I've also started streaming.
What have you started streaming?
I streamed Smash Bros. I bought a capture card yesterday and then did a stream on Twitch. It was pretty cool.
There we go.
It went to shit, but because OBS just crashed like 5 times.
Unlucky.
Right. I use XSplit.
I used OBS.
Yeah, OBS is really good. I got this, what's your Twitch? Caleb.
Yeah.
I'm about to post it in the thing.
Okay, so
you guys can watch yourself play Dungeons and Dragons,
I am now scared.
And I've got it set up so even though we're watching the Twitch stream is watching what you guys can see, not what I can see, because that would be ridiculous.
Oh, yes, behind the screen information.
Remember, guys, no TOS.
You're too ornery, skinny. So as we're waiting for everyone to come in, how have you guys been since the last week I saw you?
Ready?
I've been awake all night, so...
Oh man, why you been up so late?
Well, I was gonna go to sleep, but then my mom, woke me up, so I couldn't fall back asleep, so I watched Goodfellas for the first time.
And
I've been awake ever since.
Mr. Joe Pesci.
Great movie. Great movie.
There you go.
That is sick. I haven't really watched any films in ages.
Ooh, and my mouth harp came in the mail again. I mean, finally. I ordered it 3 months ago, forgot I ordered it. Came in the mail yesterday.
What the hell is that?
Is that a didgeridoo?
That's a mouth harp.
So I need to continue.
Can we replace...
He's playing Wonderwall.
What the hell is that?
So now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Wonderwall. I could get my guitar, which I can't play.
Man, as soon as this session's over, I'm going to sleep.
Absolutely.
Good night.
So
Hope you boys are ready for sleeping new character.
So as everyone's rolling up, did anyone not do downtime last time? I think we all did, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I did do downtime.
We did. Some of us did weird versions of downtime.
I wandered into the woods. I think Faris was doing his shop. Rawdon was cooking. I can't remember what everyone else was doing. Better free, I remember.
I just want to make sure everyone got the opportunity to, because I believe we all did.
Did Pyro?
I believe so. I believe he did religious service to his daddy.
Daddy Pyro.
Daddy Pythor for son Pyril.
I see.
Wonder how many pie kids Pythor has.
That was something you guys will find out very soon.
Oh boy.
Are they going to be called like 3.14? I can't remember the other digits of pi, but
There's many, and you know what? I don't know any of them past 3.14.
yeah, neither do I. 3.14 is as far as I got before I was like, yeah, I hate maths, and just gave up.
So everybody, it's about that time. So as everyone's coming in here, a little bit of a recap from last time. Just a little bit of a recap. You all went to the Temple of the Oracle in our last game. You were able to successfully save her from the sea hag Helica. You kicked some ass. You took some names. And you got yourself a prophecy. You have 3 great labors you are to undertake, including lighting the fires of the Silver Forge, the Mithril Forge, recovering the weapons of the first Dragon Lord at the Necropolis Telemach, and drinking from the Horn of Belmetria. Those are the 3 labors you are to undertake. Shout out to Rusty in the stream chat.
Sorry, what was the where was the weapons of the first Dragon Lord? I didn't get the last part.
That is
In the Necropolis.
the Necropolis. So, light the fires of the Mithril Forge.
Gotta be honest, my character's not here yet, but I think we should do the Forge first.
What was the other one for drinking of the dragon's blood or something?
Recover
Oh,
the
the horn
weapons
of
of the first Dragon Lord and drinking from the Horn of Belmetria.
I think drinking from the horn might be best. Sounds a bit easier than the Mithril Forge, in my opinion. But it's up to you guys. I'm happy to go with whichever.
And Kyra has mentioned to you all that you will need to first head to the city of Astoria to kind of serve as a hub for you all, and of course to meet Pyrrol's daddy, because his daddy is the god of war, and meet all of the other denizens of the city of Astoria.
Do we know where the Horn of Ametria is?
Of Belmetria?
Or Belmetria. Oh, okay, so there's Ametria in the chat. I'm not sure how you're going to pronounce it. Belmetria, is it?
You guys got told this, or we can roleplay this at the end of the downtime, the end of the week that you spent here at the Sour Vintage. Kyra would approach you all and say, so, we've had our week of downtime, we've caroused, we've done religious services, one of you all even made a silver weapon. I don't know exactly where he went, but goodbye. We hope to see you soon, Mr. Horxus. But here's what we gotta know. We gotta get down to brass tacks on these weapons. Claiming the weapons of the Dragon Lords is gonna be quite tough. The Necropolis of Telemach is guarded by several undead and other unmentionable creatures. It's gonna be literally hell on earth. So it's quite dangerous. We might want to save that for first. Let's do that first. What do you guys think?
Not drinking from the horn.
That's so easy. The horn is kept in the reliquary in the city of Astoria.
We could meet in the middle and hit the Forge.
It's in the Dragon Shrine there. And look at
Well,
the...
I see that's what we do first.
It sounds like the easiest one to start with, then.
Where's the? Is there a world?
We're going to do it anyway. Why not go?
There is a world map. You guys want me to put you on the world map real quick?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Here we are.
The Mithril Forge is where?
You have no idea. So, you guys are currently here at the Sour Vintage. You were previously at the Temple of the Oracle. And you know
And come here.
that this is the city of Astoria.
So pretty much the area we're going to be doing this in is here and here, wherever the Mithril Forge is.
Correct.
Looks like.
So if we're doing this in order of like first come, like we'll get there and we'll do it. Then the drinking of the horn is in Astoria.
I imagine some other things will come out there. Pyro, you're gonna meet your daddy.
Right. Have I met him before? I feel like I have, right? Or have I not, Mr. DM?
That would be kind of up to you. Do you think that your father would have spent any time with you?
Considering I am the child of his favorite wife, or favorite mistress, or I don't know what to call it. So I would say yes. Whoa there.
Now, Pyro.
There was no money exchange.
Pyro, when was the last time you saw your mother?
How old am I again? I would say 16 years ago.
Well, that fits because you haven't heard from your mother. Sorry guys, I just got a super cool email. I have been I've been trying to get a new job for a long time, and they just emailed me about doing an interview next week. So everybody in the chat,
nice.
everybody on Twitch, I love you all. Give me a hug virtually. I'm so happy. I feel like everyone take DM inspiration. That's how happy I am. If you already had it, take it again.
Hog.
So I'm like super happy. Anyways, you haven't seen your mother or heard from your mother in a long time, Pyro. So you're like, oof. Pulls on my heartstrings a little bit. So it's kind of seeming like all signs are pointing towards Astoria.
So
Let's
the
go.
gang's on their way to Astoria.
It sounds like we need to build barracks to do all the rest. So Astoria sounds like a good place to start.
I'm in agreement.
Yeah, look at these cool mountains.
Yes, you know the mountains surrounding Astoria, kind of going from Mitros all the way up to Astoria, are known as the Mithril Mountains. So it
Mithril Forge is probably in the mountain.
absolutely.
Right.
Shall we get going?
I will leave a daybreak.
Okay, I believe everyone would wave goodbye to our friend Horxus as he is staying behind at the Sour Vintage, hanging out with Atalea and the other settler races there. That's the humans, the dwarves, and the elves that live there. And you all are going to begin your journey. Any questions or concerns before we move on?
I'm all good.
Okay.
Good to go?
Taking the direct route to Astoria from the Sour Vintage, using the road, which is recommended because sometimes if you go through the forest, bad things happen because it's the forest and there are a lot of monsters that fill it. So kind of any way you split it, an adventuring party can go right around 24 miles a day if you travel at a normal pace. So it's going to take you right around 2 days and then a morning to get there. Now you can travel at a fast pace, however, you are more easily surprised while traveling in a fast way. Here's our travel pace document there, just in case anybody wanted to know. And there's the final option. You can travel 18 miles a day, and you are able to stealth as you travel.
Are we in a rush?
I don't think that we need to worry about stealth right now, but I don't know if we should rush it either. Let's go at a normal pace.
Yeah,
do agree.
yeah, normal pace.
Somebody became Irish.
Okay, I'm going to use, for our token, what would be an appropriate? I've got an idea.
Robbie?
For our travel token.
Call.
Carl.
Carl.
I was going to use a dragon token, but I think using Carl makes a lot more sense. Let me grab Carl. Carl, for the Twitch chat, is the baby of a giant golden boar that the party defeated. The boar was intelligent, and it was laying down some serious smack talk on the party. Okay. So, you guys are at the Sour Vintage. Bloop. And as you guys are traveling along the road, you notice something different than your previous journey into going to first the Temple of the Oracle, and when you guys were going to attack the Great Boar. The land seems to be recovering. There doesn't seem to be that same amount of violence, the same amount of fear that was persuasive throughout the land. But as you all are traveling along the road, you're stopped by a person flagging you down. A woman starts waving her arms at you all. She says, "Please, please, help me, help me."
Does she look trustworthy?
She looks like a human woman. She's covered in mud, and it looks like she has been through a lot in the last few days. Is what you can.
Does this look like a trap?
You can make an insight check on her.
Could I
Oh god.
Absolutely. Insight at advantage, as everyone's trying to go, So 17, you think that she legitimately needs help. You see a look of terror on her face.
Let's help this woman out. Seems to be legit.
She says,
Mom.
My wife has been kidnapped by the stone-faced bandits. They're cultists of Sidon. I think they plan to sacrifice her.
Fucking Sidon. Okay. And again, which way did they go? When was this?
She says, it's only happened just recently. I couldn't pay them their ransom that they wanted, so they just took her. I don't have any money, but I could. I'm an alchemist. I could give you each a healing potion if you would take upon this quest.
Yes, more healing potions.
Healing potions is the new currency.
We don't have cleric anymore, so yes.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do it in a
Oh,
paper.
yeah. Well, I guess I'll check with the rest. I'm willing to go and help.
Yes. Let's help her.
She says,
Sure will.
if you follow the road, there's a fork in the path. It leads to the Hermit's Path. It's well known. It's a path taken through the mountains to get to the Ootdl. I'm sure you won't miss it.
Would I be familiar with the area, like, since I'm from the Old Woods?
Absolutely. You know the path she is speaking of.
Would I know if there's anything, like, dangerous down that path that, like, I should be aware of?
Make a history check.
History. It's 1, but a 20.
Okay, you know that the Ootdl, and especially this path, is known for the presence of cockatrice.
Cockatrice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are those? Let me just see if it...
Not good news.
A cockatrice is essentially an evil chicken
Medusa bird.
that if they
Oh,
bite you, they can
okay.
petrify you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of those things. Oh, okay. I'm kind of feeling, is this worth it? But I know there's the whole sacrifice and all. But at the same time, we don't really want to be getting petrified. We need to carry on with our mission.
To be honest, I don't mind
I'll
you to get another potion.
I'm just gonna say to the party, there are cockatrices down that path, but make it
You
easy.
are heroes.
We are heroes.
It is our path to do good and to help those who cannot help themselves. Also, I don't mind losing one or two of you to get another potion.
It is a very tempting healing potion, I have to say. Okay, we'll head down the Hermit's Trail. Just be careful for any rabid chickens which you may see.
Let's go.
She says, "Thank you so much. We will owe you our lives. I own an alchemy store in Astoria. I only have it looks like there's, well, I would expect a Power Ranger group like yourselves to have 5 people, but there's only 4 here." And you all hear Kyra say, "Power Rangers, that's a good name for you guys." See her write that down in her notebook.
The Power Rangers. Dude.
I think the colors is pretty much just black.
But if you guys are ready, you can start rushing down the path to try to rescue this woman's wife.
I think we proceed with caution.
I think we should be stealthy about this. I think we should travel a bit slower and keep an eye out for any cultists.
I agree.
Now the woman will stay here on the path and say, "Thank you. I'm no fighter, but I will be waiting here patiently to pay you what you're due." I like that Pyro's like, "For the record, I'm casting mage armor. I gotta get my mage armor."
Just in case.
Now I'm putting us onto another map. Give me one moment. We should all load up here in just a second. Now, Loradon, you have been walking down the path of the hermits, as you've heard rumors of a great hero sect that has rescued the Heartlands from the Great War of Corruption. And you may have heard tales that they are traveling from the Sour Vintage to Astoria. So, the party, you guys are walking down the path of the hermit when you see this impressively sized chongus of a man. A large Goliath.
Yeah, so just kind of down the path, Just this 8-foot tall, massive fucking Goliath with a kind of a bone maul hammer he's carrying with him.
Does he look like a cultist? Oh, sorry.
Look like a what?
Does he look like a cultist?
I don't think so. I mean, he doesn't look like a side knight.
These are the questions you have to ask. I'm gonna be very cautious and prepare a firebolt.
He's just gonna sit there.
Pyro will start approaching.
What?
Pyro, you take the lead.
I will start approaching.
I'll follow just behind him.
With my pig.
Kyra will
For
be
about
walking.
here.
Adventurers,
Who goes there?
what brings you down this trail?
We're here to see a woman
Hey,
from the Sidonites.
Oh, okay, not just a woman. Would I know where the Sidonites are, being that I live in this area?
Because you are a Philean, you absolutely know that Sidonites are cultists of the Titan.
No, like
Sidon.
where they are in the area.
Oh, where they are? I'm glad you guys asked. As you guys are kind of looking through the area, what is everyone's passive perception?
21.
Okay. Give me just a second.
Pick up observant. Pick it up.
Taken observant.
You've taken it already?
Yeah, man.
Best
21
Best
passive
feat.
perception? I can't knock that.
Honestly, I have a druid with 24. It's so fun.
Okay. With your passive perception, you hear rustling in the bushes. You know that in these impressive trees that surround you all, you feel the presence of people. And Loradath, as you walked along the path, you saw that there was a branching road that led to a crumbling stone structure. You get the feeling that you guys are surrounded.
I'm gonna hold action. Can I hold action, like, if something goes to attack me, can I rage? Like, can I hold it as, like, a reaction, I guess?
If you guys were surprised. However, you guys are not surprised when several banditos pop out from the trees. Now, Isaac, as you're looking at these trees, can you make me a nature check real quick as I'm going to set up this,
Sure
this
thing.
combato?
It's a 9.
I'm gonna give you advantage because you're a fucking druid.
Okay, 19 then.
Because why would I not? You're a fucking druid.
And I live around here as well, so well, if we're in the old woods now, I think we might be.
Okay.
I'm not too sure.
So each tree, first of all, I'm going to tell you how tall the trees are.
Okay.
The trees are 50 feet tall, so they're huge. The tree branches are low enough to the ground that if you guys wanted, you could climb them without an ability check. You know that if you entered into the areas of the trees, it would be difficult terrain. The areas of the road that kind of look like a ravine is also difficult terrain. So any of these like squiggly squares, because you have to climb
Okay.
up them. And you know this because you're fucking nature master.
Nature master, yeah.
So, the trees in this area naturally grow magical berries.
Okay.
You get the feeling that these are naturally occurring good berries.
I think
I'm actually eating the tree off.
after this I'm gonna have to swipe some of them.
Absolutely, fruitly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Berries are fruits.
So I will roll how many good berries there are, but I don't think you guys are going to be worrying about good berries. When these fucking bandits pop out from the trees, and
Are they in the like? Are they at the top of the trees, or just like on the tree line?
they're in the trees. They're like 10 feet up, standing on branches. They drop their curtains that was hiding them. They're all wielding crossbows, and they yell to you all, "Lay your arms on the ground. Lay your gold to be taken for Sidon. Otherwise, we will kill you where you stand."
Get fucked.
No. DM, you know that I prepared that firebolt action action earlier. Do I get to use that now? On the bandits, or?
Do you go to throw the firebolt?
Yeah, I'll throw the firebolt at, this woman here.
Okay,
Well, that's the
everybody,
case then.
roll initiative.
When that happens, can I have my held action to pop a rage?
You can all roll initiative. You can save your rage to when your initiative turn comes up. Because you guys
Okay.
didn't surprise them, they did not surprise you, because...
Oh wait.
There we go. Guys, I'm excited.
Me
You're
too.
gonna fight some Sidonites. Luckily for y'all, they're not Sodomites, if you know what I mean.
Oh god. Okay.
Hey yo.
Hey!
Hey-yo.
Look, I mean, you don't know everything about Ron.
Bruh.
Oh, no!
Oh no.
Flashback
Let's get all.
to his-
Let's get all of his.
To his encounter with Moist Maggie. Moist Maggie is a sea hack for everyone on Twitch.
Waifu.
I think if you're talking more detail about Moist Maggie, you might get your channel banned.
It might. We've already figured out that I'm demonetized after we talked.
We-
I can't remember what we talked about the other day, but it was not kosher. Okay.
We don't discuss Moist Maggie here. Oh no, she's typing.
I don't know.
What you got there?
I don't know how I gave you guys control of Moist Maggie, but I'm gonna leave it.
It's because it's in our like journal.
Oh.
We can type anyone who's in here. Like, look, I can be
Oh man. He can be a giant
I'm a-
poisonous snake.
I'm a snake.
You can do that.
I can do that. Yes, I can.
Okay.
Well, anyways.
Okay, so initiative happens. They look at you. You have raised a firebolt against them, and they are going to raise their light crossbows against you. So this is going to be a light crossbow shot on Isaac.
Okay, then let's go.
Okay, I'm just making sure it's got everything set up correctly.
My AC is 14, so that misses.
He looks at you and goes, "Damn!" And he stays up in the tree. He's 10 feet up. For these guys, they think that's probably the best. This guy, very similarly, is going to shoot his light crossbow at Rorden. That's a 21.
Yeah, I think I've got this. Hold on. No, never mind. Wrong character. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yep, so you get shot with a crossbow, and we get a little quick riff of "shot through the heart," but it goes away right after it happens. And when you guys look, it was Kyra who sang it the whole time. Speaking of which, I need to roll her into initiative. But she'll go next time. She'll say, "You guys got this. They're just bandits." Rorden.
Which one shot me?
This gent here.
Right. Do any of them look more senior than the rest?
These guys all look very basic bitch as you look at them. They all have stone masks on, blue cloaks, and you can see that their stone mask is shaped in the face of Sidon.
Okay. Let me just check something else. Cool. So, it's on this bottom side. That side's attacked us. The other side hasn't yet, right?
Correct. They haven't came up in initiative.
So I want to cast Sleep on him. That'll hit all three that side that I can see.
Okay.
Level 1. 18 hit points. Fuck.
Okay. One of them falls asleep. Which one would you like to fall asleep?
I think we'll just take the center one.
Okay, the middle guy is where it originates from, no problem. He's gonna fall, and I'm gonna say he takes 2d6 falling damage because he has no way to brace himself as he falls as he's asleep.
Does that wake him up?
It does, but he's prone on the ground with 1 hit point, and he looks at you and he's like, "Ugh, that hurts."
I'm happy with that. That's a good use of the sleep spell, I think. So yeah, and then I'll give Isaac inspiration.
Oh, nice, dude. Thank you.
Oh, you dodged that one well.
It's Spartic inspiration, right? Yeah, it is. Never mind.
Yeah.
This guy will look at you all and he goes, "Ugh." He uses 15 feet of movement to stand up. And he shoots his crossbow at Pyro. He goes, "I know you didn't cast the spell, but I want to spread my attacks out." And Pyro, it's a 10 to hit, which will miss.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Lordoff! You see that these
Alright.
cowards are all hiding in trees, except for that one guy who fell out of the tree.
So I'm gonna. Do I get rages back on a short rest or a long rest?
Long rest.
Is it worth a rage? Is the real question.
Yes.
Okay, fuck it. That's good enough for me. I'll rage, and I'm gonna reckless attack, chuck a javelin at this one.
Okay.
So we got rage damage, advantage, 24 to hit.
That will hit. For 10?
Yeah, question. Can I target the branch they're standing on? Is it like a thick branch or a thin branch?
It's thick enough to hold up a human being's weight, so it's pretty thick.
Alright, I just chucked that one at them then.
However, I'm gonna have her make a dexterity saving throw. Because she just got hit in the chest with a javelin. DC 10. Okay, she's able to maintain her feet. Otherwise, she would have fell off the branch. Everyone on Twitch, I'm sending you friend requests right now. Because I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, so that was a bonus action, rage, action to attack.
Yep.
Any movement.
Let's see.
The
I'll move
trees
up,
are
like,
difficult
right
terrain.
Here.
Okay. No problem. There we go. Okay, Lord Aft looks like he's supporting the party. Rage is at 1 turn. Farus and Shrubby are just kind of hanging out and saying, "You guys got this!" Until Farus can get into the game. If you guys are like, "What the hell is he doing?"
He's just standing there menacingly.
Make him Eldritch Blast.
So, this guy, Ubuku, that's like a very African name that I cannot pronounce. He will take a shot at the guy who just chucked a javelin. So, Loradoth, this is a crossbow shot at advantage, because you just made a reckless attack. That's a crit.
Alright.
Oh god.
I take 6 damage.
Absolutely. So it pins you right in the shoulder, and you just rip it out.
And which one shot me?
This
This one?
That guy.
I'm gonna turn around to face him as I'm grabbing my next javelin. Like,
Just grab his arrow back and throw it at him. Revenge.
Revenge.
Oh, I remember what we talked about that got us demonetized. I have a player
Oh,
in the
God.
game that is a Warforged, and I asked him if he has 2 dick attachments. Okay. You guys hear "Caw-caw!" as a cage door is opened. And 20. And then it takes off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you guys can see it flying through the trees with the greatest of ease. It kind of looks like this. Wah!
Looks like a cool.
Cool. The cockatrice is coming for y'all. Okay. You begin hearing a Cockney accent come from inside the cabin, saying, "Now what's all this then? Men!" As a woman wearing a stone mask, I know none of the tokens are wearing them, uses her action to dash. Starts running around looking like, "Oh no! My men are getting killed!" So, that's her turn. Isaac.
Okay, I think I'm gonna... I was quite unsure, but I'm going to... Wait, I've got a good question. So these two people here, are they in the same tree? Is it gonna let me ping? Wait, no, hang on. Are they in the same tree?
They're in separate
Like-
trees.
Okay. So this might not work, but I'm going to... Actually, never mind. I'm gonna turn into... a flying... I think I can turn into an eagle. At this level?
I think you cannot turn into a creature with a fly speed yet.
Oh yeah, you can.
Oh, can't I? Oh, okay. Fair enough then. I'm going to just... I'm going to summon my wildfire spirit on this point here. And I think the effect would reach both of these people still.
Okay. So have you came up with a name for your flaming spirit yet?
Yeah, Bernie. You know, like Bernie Sanders, but it's like fire. So, Bernie.
So, boop, and he appears. And
And then,
what's the range on his thing?
10 feet. He had like a red circle last time. I'm not too sure where it is.
Oh, it didn't save. That's okay. It's easy.
Okay, that's cool.
It's easy enough to make.
So let me just check my. I think it's on summon wildfire. Each creature within 10 feet of the spirit, other than me, when it appears, must succeed in the dex save, or against my spell save DC, I'll take 2d10 fire damage.
Can you like form this on top of people?
I can do it anywhere within 30 feet, so I think I might have to move a tiny bit forward.
I mean, if you put it on top of the middle guy, I think you can hit all of them.
Yeah, I just popped it on here so it'd hit these two. Oh wait, actually, yeah, it would, wouldn't it? I thought it was 5 feet. I'm an idiot. Yeah, could I do it here instead, actually?
Yeah.
Or would that not reach?
I'll say since it hits the square of their token, it hits.
So will it hit all three people then?
Absolutely.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna point it on top of that guy's head and just say, "Bernie, go." And then, so they almost pass a dex save of 14 DC,
Okay.
or takes 2d10 fire damage.
Okay, 3 dex saves. And have you already rolled the damage for that? Okay, one fails, the other 2 succeed.
Okay, so 2d10. So they'll take 12 fire damage.
Okay, going from the top to the bottom, he takes 6 because he succeeded. I'm gonna move.
I don't think it's half as much on a failed.
Oh, is it just they don't take it?
It doesn't say that they do, so.
I gotcha. Okay, so they're able to duck, dip, and dodge out of the way. However, the guy you summoned it on died, so he's just.
Woo.
He falls out of the tree. Oh, and then this guy succeeded.
So both of the other guys succeeded then.
Mhm.
Wait, no. Oh yeah, if it did, never mind.
Okay, so Wildfire Spirit out. Is that an action to summon?
Yeah, it's an action to summon, but then I'm going to use my bonus action to command him to attack this guy here
Okay.
on his turn, which is straight after mine. So I'll just roll a Flame Seed.
Absolutely. That's a miss.
That is an 8. That's a miss. Okay, that's the end of mine and Bernie's turn then.
Okay. Productive turn. You killed one guy. Pyro. There seems to be some bandits afoot.
Yeah, there is. So that guy down there, he is the boss, it seems?
Yes.
Okay. And everyone else is a lackey.
Absolutely.
Cool. Then we're going to cast Chromatic Orb, but we're going to twin it at this person and this person.
Alright, a 16 hits the first person. And do you have to roll 2 separate attack rolls when you twin?
I believe so. I'd have to roll separate attack rolls for each.
Yep. And a 16 and a 15 both hit. The second person you tagged only has 1 hit point left, so they die immediately. As they had a javelin.
I'm sorry, that's rolling damage. It's not rolling the attack of itself, so I need to roll the attack for whatever reason.
Oh, that's your damage, dude.
Yeah, that's the damage. It's not rolling the attack.
Yeah, just like roll d20 plus your spell attack mod.
Let me open your character sheet real quick. Let me see what's happening here. Oh, I bet I know what's happening. Let me look at your attack. It should it should output an attack. Oh, I see why. It had none for your attack roll.
Interesting.
Let's try this. See, now it's doing it, right?
There we go.
And I'll count that 22. Go ahead and roll another one.
19.
19. Both of those hits.
I'll keep the original damage rolls, and that's fine.
Okay, that's fair. 16 and 15.
What type of damage?
Let's go with fire damage. Not that it's super relevant. No, not fire damage. We'll do ice damage because we don't want to burn down the trees.
Absolutely. As
Unlike the druid.
yeah, unlike the druid who has already started a wildfire in the trees, burning down all the good berries.
You're telling me we don't want to start a fire in the trees? That's a shame.
We don't. You're correct. And then for my bonus action, I will tell my little pig to get out of here.
Okay, he'll start trundling away. Okay, is that it for Pyro, or do you do any movement?
I will move back here and hide behind Kyra.
Absolutely. Hide behind the party bard. She looks at you now. Shakes her head in disappointment.
We're both bards are now acting as meat shields. This is great.
That person's dead. This person is alive. He says, "Target the spellcaster." And
So all of us?
one of them says,
We're all spellcasters.
"Which one?" And he shoots at Pyro. Missing.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Pubrio. He looks at Isaac and he says, "You're my target." And he shoots for an 18. And I believe that'll get you there, Isaac.
I seen so many like.
Oh, I'm hearing something in the background. I don't know what it is.
Isaac.
Sorry. I actually opened up Twitch because I was going to check into the stream chat and then just loaded like the first thing that was up.
Oh, no problem.
My bad.
No problem. Yeah, you get hit with for 18 for 6.
Okay, so I take 6 damage.
Absolutely. Okay, that was his
There we
turn.
go.
Kyra will say, You guys can do this. These people are just bandits. And that's a freaking chicken over there. You guys need only one thing. And she sings the song of perseverance. As we all know, that's the song that gives you undead fortitude. Okay. This guy is still unhurt. So he's going to shoot his crossbow at Lordoth. Lordoth, that's a 13.
That's a miss.
No dice for him. Rorden.
So the leader's still standing. Yeah.
All the guys that are dead should...
I'll tell you what. I don't know if this is going to be overkill because they're dropping kind of easy. But, yeah, fuck it. I really want to use it. I would like to cast Bane on her.
Okay.
I want to cast Bane on the leader, on him and him.
Okay, that's a charisma saving throw. She rolls an 11. So she is taken over by the power of Tom Hardy and no longer can attack without rolling a d4. And then 2 banditos need to make saves. What's your spell save DC?
Yeah, I know that 18 saves, and 13 is my spell save DC, so those two succeed.
Okay, so
Shit!
Okay.
one, you got the important one though. The boss failed.
Yeah. Alright, and then I'll turn to Laura. Alright, big man, keep doing what you're doing. I give him one more inspiration, and then I'm going to back off to about there.
Sick.
Okay, and the next guy that would be up is dead. Lordoth.
So, maul in hand, I'm gonna run on down to right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pop a swing on her with the magic maul.
The moon-touched Kanobu, which is kind of like an
Oh,
Oni
yeah.
club, correct?
Yeah.
That will definitely hit, and that will deal 12 points of smooshing damage. And she goes, "Ugh! Is that the best you've got, you son of a bitch?"
I'm just getting started.
Okay. That was your action. I don't think you have any bonus actions at this point.
No, I don't, actually.
This guy. He's gonna line up a shot, and he's gonna take the shot at Isaac. That's a 13, which will miss.
Yeah, that misses. Nice.
The cockatrice. Let's see, it's got 15, 20, 25. It flies over to Pyro. Pyro, this crazy freaking chicken, starts flying at you. And I know its token is represented by a medium, but it's actually chicken sized. It's small. And it goes to bite you.
Uh-oh.
It rolls a 9. It's
Cool.
still a chicken. So you're good. Okay. The bandit captain looks at you, Lordoth. They have multi-attack. Here's a scimitar. That's 2 damage.
Minus 4?
Yeah, minus a d4 at 17. The 19 would probably hit anyway.
Oh, roll it anyway.
Well, actually, yeah, roll it on both. Roll it on both.
That's a 17 on the first one.
That hits.
Here, let me roll this one for number 2. Number 2 is a 16 for 2 damage.
Hits. So I take 5 damage total.
And she gets to attack one more time with her dagger.
Oh, shit.
That's a 9, so that'll miss.
That's a fatty miss.
So, not a good kind of fatty either, for me at least, but good fatty for you. So she swing, trying to do her best blender impression, only able to hit you twice for a total of 4 damage. Isaac.
So again, I'm gonna try and target this guy here in the tree with another firebolt.
Absolutely.
Let's see if this hits. It's a 16.
That hits. And he's got to make
And
a
that-
save.
Okay.
DC 10. To keep his feet. Okay, he's still up.
How damaged does this guy look after I hit him with a
He
firebolt?
looks bad. Like, you just almost smoked him with that one.
I'm just gonna get Bernie to just like, hey, finish that guy off for me, and we're gonna hit him with a flame seed for 10.
That just barely misses. It flings over his head.
Bernie's not doing very good today.
Don't worry, it'll come back around. It'll come back.
He will. He'll hit back. All right, that is the end of my turn.
Farus, are you in the game, able to play now?
Yes,
Uh,
I got it fixed.
Go ahead and roll initiative for me. Okay.
Well,
I'm going to have you go right after Pyro. And then we'll be back in the normal initiative order. Isaac, any movement for you?
I think I'm gonna move up closer to Lordath. So let's just say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet up to here.
Okay, as you run by the cockatrice, you're probably going to trigger an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the cockatrice. Oh well, that's fine. Let's have it.
It'll
You
allow-
can give it to avoid it if you'd like.
11 misses.
So no problem. So Pyro, I'll have you go, and then I'm going to have Farus go.
Question. Can I flank with Kyra?
Yes.
Hey.
She'll look at you and she'll say, I've been wanting to flank all combat long.
Wonderful. Well, first, fuck this chicken.
He says, I thought you'd never ask. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't say that. He's a chicken.
And with thunderous smite.
It looks very,
We will.
very terrified as you start summoning the power of Pythor. Okay, a 23 definitely hits.
20.
Takes 8 points of slashing.
And 2d6 thunder.
Plus, it's rolling the dice. It's doing the thing.
It's coming.
It's trying its best.
It's gonna be big. 12 damage
do it.
right here. 12
20.
thunder.
You got it, roll 20. I can see rolling the dice. You're doing it.
It's gonna happen. Eventually.
We're gonna get there.
It's deciding to be
This ad break was sponsored by
MeUndies,
D&D Beyond.
the best underwear that you could possibly find. And you're playing
Which I prefer ambience B to ambience A.
Now, as we're waiting for this to roll.
That'll be my turn, so we're just gonna.
You want me to roll for you, man?
Oh,
There
Oh,
you go.
Woo! 5 damage.
it looks bloody.
We waited a long time for that.
Does
Painfully
the
average.
Thunderous Smite knock it back 10 feet?
It has to make a strength.
Oh, it has to.
Strength save.
I'll be back in a second.
No problem. It is not very strong because it's a chicken. What's your spell save DC?
15, so it is prone.
Also, since it moved, does it take Booming Blade damage?
It only takes
It's
Just go on.
takes Booming Blade if it chooses to move.
Willingly moves.
So, it can't move through Kyra's square, so I'm gonna say it moves this way. So it's 15 feet away? 10 feet away.
10.
10 feet away. 10.
So it gets bloop, knocked over here. Right next to Kyra. Okay.
Stupid chicken.
Is that it for
Now
Kyra?
get close to the next round. I can flank him on the next round. You still lost movement.
But not if I can move again, I'm moving this way. And that'll be my turn.
Absolutely. That person is dead. This person looks at Rorden,
Bruce.
and he's gonna shoot at Rorden. Oh, Varus, go ahead and act, and Rorden, take that 2 points of damage and give me a concentration check.
Just to make sure, who are the baddies? Who should I not shoot at?
Everyone but us.
All the blue tokens
Alright.
are baddies, and then this cockatrice is bad, and then this lady right here.
Alright. I assume none of the actual visible tokens are like people who are hidden, so just because this guy is the closest, I'm gonna put hex on him and summon my my short bow, my backed weapon.
Absolutely.
But unfortunately, because the only downside is of course it's a full action, so I'll have to wait my turn. But yeah, this guy's hexed with strength being his downside.
Okay, Hex. Perfect. And Hex lasts an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and not just put that up because that would you would have like 6,000 rounds or something crazy. Okay.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, it's only 3rd level when it goes up. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, that's my turn.
No problem. Okay, Kyra says, "Alright guys, this is starting to look a little crazy." And she sings the Song of Heroism, which gives you guys a lucky die. And she'll stay put and place the cockatrice. This guy up in the tree, he's going to shoot at Farus with his light crossbow.
Rude.
He rolls a 17.
And he just hits.
I'm back.
Okay.
Well, that's unfortunate.
No! That's the first time I've seen that happen in any game. Someone drop concentration on Hex.
You can re-roll that for the lucky dice, though.
You can. You have a lucky
Ah,
die.
yes. Huzzah, lucky dice for the win. Thanks for the
You also
reminder.
have inspiration.
Gotta use inspiration before you roll.
Oh, fuck, I rolled wrong thing. It's an 11. I clicked on initiative because I'm dumb.
That'll work.
But it's the roll. Roll itself is 11 plus 3, so it's 13, so it passes.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, so that was that guy. That was...
But yeah, he does hit me, so what, I like 6 damage, right?
This guy will shoot at Pyro. This is the second guy. Pyro, that's a miss. Pyro, like, is not getting hit. He's majestic right now. Rorden. There's still 4 bandits in the trees.
Fucking chicken I want to cook. Come here, gobble gobble. Which was my problem knife? There you go. I'm gonna fucking cook him alive.
There we go. Oh, that's a hit.
It's prone, so isn't it a crit?
It's at advantage when it's prone, but not a crit.
Got it. Gotcha.
If it was
Well, I've got
unconscious,
flank Kyra anyway, so
Unconscious
I'll-
paralyzed, I believe.
Okay.
And critical.
but
yes.
but it looks very hurt as you stab it. Ah, like it's just on death's door.
I wanna cook him.
And
And that's it.
I'm getting that Haman's harvesting guide ready for when you guys decide to harvest this cockatrice. That dude's dead. Lordoth.
Question: can I grab Isaac and put him into my space and then move to flank?
It would be your action to grapple Isaac.
Wait, sorry. Say again. My headset made a noise I couldn't
Oh,
hear.
if you grab him, that's grappling, so that would take your action.
All right. I'll just swing on him.
Hey, you can just give yourself advantage if you want it.
How's that? Oh yeah, I do have reckless. You know what? Fuck it.
Because you're a goddamn
Oh, I clicked the
barbarian.
wrong thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna, but I could.
You could have. But yeah.
Alright, cool. Hey, can I how bloodied is she looking, by the way?
You can re-roll that dice. Just roll a straight d20, and you get to take the best
No.
one.
I was talking about, I was gonna reroll that 1 on my 2d6.
You could do that. She looks pretty hurt.
So now instead of it's 10 damage, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 damage plus 2. So
16 total.
16 damage.
After that, she looks incredibly hurt. Still up, but hurt.
And then I'm gonna move behind her.
Absolutely. Okay, that was action to attack, and this guy, he sees that you're really putting a whopping on his boss, so he's going to shoot at you with his crossbow. That's an
Miss.
11, because you did not attack recklessly. So we're back in normal initiative order. So Farus, it's actually your turn.
Well, seeing that this guy shot at me, I'm gonna return the favor using my backed weapon. Whap. There's a 15 hit.
15 does hit the bandit, and he takes 7 points of damage from your bow, and then 3 points of damage from Hex. He still looks healthy, but he does not look good. He's like, oh no, as you're starting to suck his life force.
Seeing that we are on some sort of path, there isn't really much cover, but Farus is gonna get out of the ditch and get into the side with the trees.
Absolutely.
That's my turn.
I was about to say I'm back, but I'm gonna have to go really shortly, so I'll finish my turn in combat and then I'll head off.
Okay.
Well, one more thing for my bonus action, I'm gonna heal Roden for 1d6 with my healing light.
Absolutely. I mean, this might be Roden's last turn right here. He's about to get bit by a chicken.
So Roden gets 4 more HP.
Okay, Roden. The cockatrice stands up from prone, using half of its movement. Then it bites you. Ah! But it only rolls a 13, so it misses. The bandit captain is in combat with Lordoth. She's going to make 3 blender attacks here. So 2 scimitar attacks and 1 dagger.
Yep. Miss. Hit.
So 4 damage and 3 damage.
3,
Oh.
5, 6, 7 damage.
Hold on, I gotta roll Bane on her first one. Her first one is a 17. Would that still hit?
Yes, I have an AC of 15.
And Bane on the second.
That still hits. So I'm at 18 health.
Okay, those were her attacks, and she's gonna shuffle to be here, to where no one can just run up on her.
Isaac, run up on her.
Firstly, what is she wearing?
A leather armor, a robe of Sidon, and a stone mask.
No medal.
No medal, sadly. Okay, so I'm going to walk to here. So that's
This would be
15
25
feet.
here.
Can I see her? Could I cast a spell on her
Absolutely.
at this point? So now I've just got to figure out which one I want to use. I'll use that one. So I'll just say to Lalana Omine, hello there. And then I'm going to cast Scorching Ray. Woo!
That's a hit.
You can give yourself advantage with
Could
inspiration,
I
but
roll
if
myself
it
the
works-
advantage of inspiration?
You can use your lucky die to try to re-roll that 19 to see if you get a 20. You have to declare inspiration before you roll.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. So the 19, that's fine. So I'll just attack with the 12 fire damage.
Have you used your body inspiration?
You get 2 more Scorching
wait.
Rays because you attack 3 times with Scorching Ray. And
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Uh,
So let's just find Scorching Ray in my book. Where is Scorching Ray? There it is. 1, 2.
A 18
So-
also hits.
7, 8.
Then a 10 as well.
Now, you haven't used your lucky die yet, because a 12 will miss.
Could I use the Bardic Inspiration?
Good.
Let's use that then. 4, so it was 18.
16.
16.
Oh, 16.
that-
Yeah, my
that,
bad.
That makes it into a hit. You hit her with all 3 scorching rays. She looks just barely alive.
18 fire damage. Fuck her up, bro. Fuck her up.
Then I've still got my bonus action, yeah? Bonus action, I'm gonna bring Bernie into range. Let's just see if I actually can first. So I have to move him 30 feet somewhere. So let's just say 30 feet to just next to me.
Yep. He does a fire spirit bounce. Boom.
And then I'm gonna cast Flame Seed. Come on, Bernie, you've got this, dude. 19! 5
Hey.
damage! Let's go!
Bernie kills the bandit captain. She drops over scorched. This girl is on fire.
Oh, he's on fire. Fire! Alright, and then I believe that is the end of my turn. And that's where I'm gonna have to go now. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the session.
It is still gonna be live on Twitch, and I'm recording it because that's what Twitch does. So I'll have a VOD of the rest of the session as well if you'd like to watch.
Okay, I'll watch back the VOD and pretend that I was here the whole time next week.
Yes, absolutely. So the boss dies, and then Pyro. You can see that probably the most threatening thing left is the chicken.
I'm gonna head out. I'll see everyone later.
See you, Isaac.
See ya.
You're the best.
Bye.
Fuck you, chicken.
Dude, you just walk up and you just stab this chicken, and it goes "Meh!" and just falls over dead. Unless you wanted to do this non-lethal,
No, we're killing this chicken.
you do so.
And that will be me.
Okay. Dead. Alive. This guy says, "Poseidon!" And he shoots at you, Pyro. Misses. So we got 7 more turns of rage, 8 more turns of bane. And Kyra looks around and
Bang.
says, I don't think I need to do anything. And she just does nothing. She takes the dodge action. One of the few living bandits will scurry over here. Yes, 599 turns of hex. And he's going to take a shot at Isaac. That's a 20 for 3. And because Isaac did the last damage on his brood mother. And then this guy will light crossbow Farus. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Rorden.
Right. God, this is gonna be mad. I pick up the chicken and I shout to all the. We already killed one cock. More of you want to die? And I will use that as vicious mockery on that guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll her. Okay, he's gonna make a wisdom save. He succeeds. He says, "With the power of Sidon, I have the power." Anything?
That's it.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
That's 2. That guy's dead. Lordoth.
Move on over right here.
And this guy is
I don't have any lucky die. Would that be a miss or a hit?
That's a miss. And he is 10 feet up. Because he's in.
Oh, he's 10 feet
Yeah,
up.
he did a tree run.
Oh, in that case, I'm just gonna I thought he was right next to me. I thought he ran up here. Can I javelin him instead?
Yeah, I was about to tell you. He's like, hey, he's 10 feet up. But
Fuck,
same result.
Come on.
So you throw the javelin. It goes just short.
You know, can I climb the tree?
You can. No check necessary. There's branches. There's handholds. Are you proficient in athletics?
I
Yeah,
am.
you climb up the tree. You're right next to him.
I don't assume I can like shove him. Can I as a bonus action?
Do you have a bonus action shove or grapple ability?
I'm not Herculean, so I don't think so.
Unfortunately,
You know, if that's the case, I don't think I should climb the tree then. If I can't like push him. Wait. Oh, would yanking the tree branch down do anything?
Yeah.
I can push and pull with 600 pounds of strength.
Yeah, well, I'll make him make a dexterity save. You
All
walk
right.
over and you start shaking the tree. You're like, ah! He's good. He's able to maintain his footing.
All right.
Okay. This guy. He tree runs. Oh. Over here. And he takes a shot at Pyro. 22.
Well, finally a hit.
Wow, damage. Yeah, nothing I can do about
Yeah,
that.
that's unshieldable.
Correct.
Okay. Varus.
I shall take another shot upon my arch nemesis by now. The guy with the hex on him. I think that hits.
That's a hit and a kill.
Oh, it's already dead. Good.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna give our new barbarian that I haven't really gotten known yet, but I still give him 2d6 of healing light as my bonus action.
Sick.
Absolutely.
You said 2Ds.
So hold 3 health.
Hey, now I'm at 21 HP. Let's go.
And see that there's. Could I take like cover under like where the path like kind
You
of
can move your
goes
hex, by the way.
inwards?
Absolutely. You can.
Yeah, but it's a bonus action to move hex, so I'll do it next turn. But yeah, could I like take cover here?
Yeah, you can go prone. Like you can just boop, go prone underneath Rorden. Because you're a halfling, so you can
Yeah.
just crawl underneath Rorden's legs.
Yeah, like kind of because the path kind of like rises up on the sides.
Absolutely. So guys trying to shoot from this side of the bank will have disadvantage to shoot against you.
All right. That's my
I'm
turn.
just going to put that on there to remind me that you're hexed. Dead. Isaac.
He's gone.
So,
Is he not?
he is. I'm going to have him go cantrip crazy. He's going to firebolt the guy that looks like he's wearing armor. Hits. And then we'll have our wildfire spirits. Pretty good. That guy that's up in the tree wearing armor had just taken 10 points total of fire damage and looks almost dead. Pyro.
So, this is normal terrain to go up here, yes?
Yep, so you're right underneath the tree.
Cool. Can I climb up the tree as part of my movement?
Absolutely. So you're probably right at 25 or 30 when you get to the top.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to be able to hit this guy in the face.
Yeah,
Cool.
you slice him in half. Mortal Kombat style.
Great. Get out of here,
And
buddy.
he just falls to the ground. His body makes a huge impact as it hits the floor.
Cool. And that will be me.
Okay, dead. Alive. He can't make a wisdom check to run away because he has no wisdom because he follows an evil titan. So he tree runs over to Pyro And Pyrol, I'm going to need you to make a strength athletics check that he will oppose with his 17.
I suck at these.
Pyrol, you fall, and you take 1d6 of falling damage. You take 3 damage.
What a jerk.
So everyone sees Pyrol. Ah!
Not bad.
You just
Slice the guy in half, get pushed out of a tree.
Kyra,
Charismatic strength.
she just says, "Guys, it's just like 2 bandits. You can do this. I believe in you." This guy, he's one-on-oneing you, Lord Off, but you're down below him, correct? He
Yes.
climbs down, and he swings at you with his scimitar. Misses.
That's a miss.
Dead. Rorden is alive.
I just realized I have a bardic.
Yeah. Okay, well, just to save effort, I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna attack. Meaty.
If you go right here, you have advantage.
I don't need it this round. Thank God.
Yes. That is a hit, and you kill him.
Yeah.
You run him through with your knife. And that was good.
Dumbass.
Good move, because he was up next in the initiative order. Dead.
And this guy's like on 1 health, right?
The guy that you're fighting?
Yeah.
He hasn't been hit yet.
I'm gonna. Oh, he hasn't?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna reckless attack him, dude.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. You
Oh my
hit.
god.
He only has
I hit.
He only has an armor class of 12.
12 damage.
He only had 11 HP.
Oh, nice. Just gonna fucking
Nice.
smash him.
You smash his head in, and looking from the X's on the board, that is the end of combatto.
I would like to attempt to skin the chicken, please.
You can definitely. Would you guys like to try to harvest parts from the chicken?
I'm gonna loot this bitch down here
Okay.
while they're skinning the chicken.
We'll do this one at a time. So this guy is a monstrosity. So we need to make a nature check to figure out exactly the best parts from him.
Can Isaac help me?
Yes, Isaac is proficient with the nature skill. Is anyone else proficient in nature?
I think it's just him. Unless the barbarian has it.
I have survival.
Yeah, this is
I could.
Yeah.
guys, I misspoke. Isaac the druid is not proficient in nature. So this will be nature at advantage, and is there any way for you guys to improve your check?
You can give him a bardic.
You could give him a bardic. Horxus could give him
Yeah.
guidance.
Oh, but he still has a bardic inspiration he didn't use last time, did he?
Correct. He hasn't used it yet.
Yeah. So you can just use that.
Okay. And do you want Isaac to try to attempt the check?
Yeah, I think he's got a higher addition to it than I do. I'm only +2.
So 17
Oh,
plus a d6.
right.
So he rolls a 23 on his nature check. So you guys know this. Cockatrices have 3 things worth salvaging. Their bile, their droppings, and their beak.
Cock shit. Pog.
So
You could say that they shit gold.
it's very true. Now to harvest from them, this is a survival check to try to accomplish these things. Now Isaac has survival. Does anyone else have survival?
I have survival.
Okay, you can give him the hope action. His survival bonus is +6.
Mine's only +4, so I'll help action him.
We always love harvesting for my peeps in the chat. KPKQL. Okay, survival check. He rolls a 25. So, you guys are able to pull from the cockatrice its beak, its droppings, and its bile. You guys also know that a cockatrice beak, if you give it to a artificer with its salt, they can try to make a cockatrice petrifying dagger.
Convenient.
Be cool if we had a rogue.
We might eventually.
So let me turn this into a handout real quick to show you guys what you got.
Do the bandits have any value?
They did. So this is for the basic bitch bandits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 5 of us. You find among them 40 GP
Oh my
off
god.
the basic bitch bandits. They each have there's 6 scimitars, because each of them had a scimitar. There are 6 crossbows, and I'm not going to go back and count how many bolts they used. But each of them has 20 crossbow bolts on them, so there's a total of 120 crossbow bolts. This is from the basic bitch. So everyone can add, let's see, there's 5 of us, and that's 40 GP, so 8 gold pieces to your character sheet. I'll add it to Isaac.
Those are just standard crossbows, not hand crossbows.
Light crossbows.
How about this lady down here?
Okay, this lady by herself. Let me pull up my notes here. She has a scimitar and a dagger on her, so if anyone wants a scimitar and a dagger, they can grab it from her.
I'll pick one up. Oh, I'll pick them up.
Okay.
More throwable.
More throwable stuff.
Alright, anything else?
Yes. On her belt, she has a pouch. So she's got 1 scimitar, 1 dagger, and 1 pouch with 200 GP.
Holy shit.
And
That's nice to split.
if we split that 5 ways, that's 40 each, correct?
Yep.
So everyone add 40 to their character sheet. I'll add it on Isaac's. He's gonna come back. He's gonna be like, "Damn!" And he's a druid, so he really doesn't buy a lot of stuff.
Can Isaac hit me with some healing magic?
Okay. They also all have on them stone masks of Sidon. So if you guys want a stone mask of Sidon, you could have it.
Be useful for a disguise.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put one on my belt.
Okay.
As like a trophy.
And you guys,
I will also take one.
you guys know, or Kyra will approach you and say, "Hey guys, it's cool to take these. You're not going to get cursed by the gods for taking a mask. Now, if this was some kind of crazy monument or an altar, then I would advise you, A, don't take that, but you can grab it. The trees. Let me roll on my tree chart here. So there is 23 trees in the area. And on those 23 trees, each of them have 2 good berries. I know it says 3, but it's 1d4 minus 1. So 23 times 2.
So 46 good
So
berries.
there's 46 good berries here.
Is there a limit on how many we can eat?
There's no limit. So the party can recover a total of 46 hit points.
I'm gonna eat like 14 of those.
I think that heals the party. So
You You won't take the healing if there's leftover. I can, because I'm almost full and I'm at the back line, so I don't really need it. I'd say the barbarian is probably the highest priority, then probably pyro.
I just kind of like scooped up 14. Just like, you guys seen that monster, like the Monster House scene where that guy grabs the thing from the kid's hand and just eats it, that candy?
Mm-hmm.
I just did that. Just.
Now, you guys, well, Isaac would tell you, and you guys can eat them. You get like that sensu bean effect where your muscles all flex. You're like, ugh, and it heals you real quick. You know that after eating these and plucking them, they will lose their potency after 24 hours. So
how many did you take, Lord Droth? Lord Dak?
14.
So there was 46
I took
total. So minus 14.
32 after 14. Then after me, 26.
Yep.
Then Rorden took 3. So Ruth, do you want some?
Isaac needs 9.
He does need 9.
He needs
14
9 and I need 6. I'll take 4, I'm fine with not being completely full health. I'll take 4, so we have 10 for reserve.
And then we should each keep 2 on us so that we can force feed each other if we need to.
I've got 2 healing potions on me, so maybe you guys carry 4 with you.
Yeah, I also have healing. I have 3. I have 3 healing potions on me, so you guys can carry some. Good.
Okay, I'll put 2 in mine. I'll put 2.
But these expire after 24 hours, so these are better to use first.
I'm gonna start investigating this building down here.
Okay, as you guys are talking about the good berries, our friend, Loradoff, moves to the building. You see it is a crumbling stone hut, and you see the entrance is here.
I'm gonna like poke the ground with my maul. Is it like trapped or anything?
You detect no traps. It seems like solid ground.
I'll step to the gateway. What?
You see that there is a chest inside, and then you see that there are 3 people stuck in cages. And when they see you, they go, are you here to rescue us?
Well, I guess. I know. Smash the locks on them. Actually, I can just like yank the locks off now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull them off.
You do so, and they all look at
Also,
they look at you with like thanks. They say thank you. The Sidonites were going to sacrifice us.
yeah, side nights are crazy like that. I'm gonna kind of tap my maul against this the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Does it stick?
It seems that it is locked. But you remember that the bandit captain had a set of keys on her.
It doesn't stick though, right?
No, it doesn't stick.
All right. Well, I'll unlock it with those keys.
Mm-hmm. You pop it open. Inside, you see that there are 5 gems. They are moss agates, and they are worth 25 GP each. So each person can add a moss agate worth 25 GP to their character sheet. So that's everyone gets one. That's what you find in the chest.
So are there people just standing there while he's opening a chest?
These people were in a cage, and Lordoff just freed them.
Okay, cool.
And one of them...
Where are we going now?
One of them looks at you, and she says, I was so worried. I thought that, you know, I was going to be sacrificed. I would never see my wife again.
Your wife's the one who sent us, actually. She's waiting for you to stop the road.
Oh yeah, these guys were heading here. I stumbled across.
And the other two look to you and they say, "We are merchants in Astoria. Where are you all heading?"
The same way. Maybe we can go together. It'll be safer for everyone.
Would you allow us to travel with you there? If you allowed us to travel with you, we would be keen to give you a reward for allowing us to do so once we get back to town.
I guess I have no
I don't
objections.
see why not.
And they look to you and
I say yes.
they say thank you.
Hey,
Kyra will walk up to you all and say, "Look at these guys. Chosen heroes of the Oracle. Already rescuing civilians from bandits, killing monsters. You guys are the bee's knees."
just want to say,
And she looks to you, Lord Oth, and says, "Yeah, these guys are the chosen of the Oracle. They were the one who freed her from the witch Helica."
Oh, news travels slow in the Mithril Mountains. I've not really heard much.
And Cairo
Hey,
looked to the
we're just getting our start.
Go ahead, Warden.
I said, we're just getting our start. But soon, the world will know us. Sorry,
Okay.
I have crackers in my mouth. I said, soon the world will know us.
Cairo will say, "Lord Oth, you say you're from the Mithril Mountains?
I am.
We have a mission to go to the Mithril Mountains, and we could use someone who knows the area quite well."
Oh, recent events have freed me up, so I assume I could be of service.
It's almost like it was predestined.
Hey, who knows? Fate
She does.
may-
Clara, you know. She always hides this stuff from us.
So, what does the group think? Do you guys, can we have Lord Oth come with us?
You did help us.
Hey, you should join us. We could use the time.
Finally, some frontline damage.
I'm right here.
And tankiness.
I have more AC than you.
I have more HP than you.
Okay.
I have an effective HP of 70.
Yeah.
Unless it's
Sorry,
psychic damage.
In the harvesting exercise we did just now, the things we got were a cockatrice, bile, droppings, and beaks. Or what about just some, like, thighs and breasts?
Yes, so
I was thinking,
so those were the things that are worth a lot of money. The bile, the droppings, and the beak. This is a tiny creature that's chicken-sized. So I'm going to say that you got, 5 pounds of cockatrice meat.
perfect. We're gonna eat good. 2.5 kgs of chicken? Yeah, that's good. I can look at that.
So where
So
to?
there you
Through the mountains, or?
So
go. Let's maybe take her back to her wife and we talk to them.
Oh, yes. The humans.
Maybe these merchants know the best way back.
Yes, we should stick to the path, as monster attacks have becoming quite frequent here in the realms of Thylea.
we hope to change that.
The merchants all look to you. And Cairo will say, so, let's head out.
Let's.
Okay.
I've got something, while we're traveling with these guys, I've got something I want to try to do with them, if that's possible. But that can wait if something else needs to happen first. But just on the travels, I'd like to talk to them about a business proposition.
Absolutely. So you guys traveling down the path are able to meet back up with the alchemist who supplied the mission, and she sees her wife with you, and she runs up and she says, Thank you. I don't even know what to say. You all are incredible.
It's our pleasure. We do what's right. We do it must be done.
And she says, I believe that I owe you all some potions. And she hands you all a bag of 5 potions.
Sweet.
So that's 1 healing potion for each person. Or 1 more in these cases. If you don't have a cleric, you gotta give the people healing potions. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. We do have a bard, a celestial, warlock, and a druid, though.
This is true. 2 good berries.
So we each
I
get a
don't know what you
potion.
expect from this part.
Okay, so the 4 people will travel with you, and Kyrie will say, alright guys, you're gonna be on team does not get into the fight, because you all will get your asses kicked. And they all look at, and they like nod their heads like violently, like yes, that is correct. Farus has 4 potions of healing. He's like, I'm saving these for the final fight.
I mean, you gotta be prepared. You never know if you're the last one standing.
So I'm gonna put everybody into like a kind of a gigantic 6-pack.
Hell yeah.
Did anyone take scimitars or light crossbows from these guys or anything like that?
Yeah, I took one of the light crossbows.
I took a scimitar and a dagger.
Okay, and there's 120 crossbow bolts. If anybody needs crossbow bolts.
I'll take 40,
Okay.
or I don't know, or 120, I guess. Nobody else is taking.
Yeah, I mean, if no one else wants them. When we all look at Rorden, he's like, his entire body is covered in crossbow bolts.
I mean, why would you carry any weapons when you can just summon them out of thin air?
Absolutely.
For hunting peasants.
So, you guys are able to leave that hermit patch, and everyone, do you sit down for the night to take a long rest?
Also,
Sure.
Okay, as you all sit down to long rest, the merchants are all looking to you all, and they say, well, as we've been traveling, Kyra here has told us much of your exploits. You all are soon to become incredibly famous in this land of Thylea. Perhaps it's true. Perhaps you all will be able to save us from the end of the Oath of Peace. Everyone on your character sheet, I would like you to add 1 fame point. So everyone's fame level increases from 1 to 2. I want to learn how to fly. Hi!
Thanks, guys.
So, as you guys have sat down around a fire to kind of talk and rest, they say, we don't have much money, but what we could offer you is a small discount once we get to the city of Astoria. We operate a small shop. We mostly operate in adventuring goods, not weapons or armor or anything like that. But any goods that you could possibly need, bait and tackle, or really anything like that, we will offer you a 10% discount on.
Aye, that's kind of you. I think you'll take this gap a bit. Well, I might have something in return as well for you. A proposition of sorts. Back in my home country, I'm a... Fuck, I can't think it is. I'm a fairly well-known and respected chef. Maybe you've heard of Ron Gamzee's in-kitchen nightmares.
They look to you and they look kind of dumbfounded, like, I'm sorry, we haven't.
It's alright. But you know the phrase "a rising tide lifts all ships." As my fame grows, so will my books, and I have some copies here. Maybe you'd want to sell them and hold them in your store.
Of course.
It would be adventuring alchemy, really. It cooks help for all of it.
And they look to you and they nod their head. They're like, this will be like the first of your merchandising as heroes.
Yes. It's all about brand recognition. And, you know, a good adventurer needs to have a good meal.
Absolutely. So, mechanically, what this is going to create, every 10 day, I'll roll on the running a business table from the DMG. It's going to get a bonus of your guys' current fame level. And if you invest any gold into this business, that will give a bonus to the running on the business table.
So, I, as a guild member, like, normally guild merchants have to pay X amount of gold to the guild every month, but obviously that's on a different continent. So can I say that that amount of gold that I would have to pay would go to the business?
Absolutely.
I'll take a look how much it is.
They like, hey, these guys are cool. Not only did they save our lives from being sacrificed to an evil titan, they're interested in merchandising and making us money. Pretty.
We're gonna be rich.
And Kyra's like, you guys are thinking ahead. I like it. We gotta think about the long term. You know, after you guys retire, we gotta get into the making the books. We gotta have the mangas. We gotta start making the anime. Who's gonna play you guys in the movies?
Venturing into more of a side hustle anyway.
Oh, I know exactly who's gonna play me in the films. Hold on. Gerard Butler.
They're like, is he a lesser known actor? We don't know him yet.
Gerard Butler.
Oh, him! And they're still like, we have no idea who that is. Sorry, Gerard, if you're in the chat.
Oh my god. I'll cast everybody by the end of by next week. I'll have casting suggestions for all the characters.
Okay, I love it. And they say, well, you know, in the city of Astoria, there's quite a storied theater district, and there's plays going on all the time. There's even a play starting soon about the god King Pythor. I hear it's a tragic comedy.
I will look over and ask, comedy how?
Well, it's all hush hush on exactly what's to happen in the play. So I'm not quite sure. Unfortunately enough.
Last week. So we just outside Astoria.
You guys are. I have moved us to like a date, like a few hours travel within it. Once you guys you awaken from your night, that's kind of the role play that happens. They tell you a little bit about some of the other plays that have happened. They're like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. They've never done a play about Pythor before. Mostly it's about the gods or the titans or the dragon lords, but nothing about Pythor. I'm interested to see it. Okay.
It's an intimidating job to have to play a god when that god exists in your town.
Tell me about it. It must be, you know, I don't even think intimidating is the right word. It's just, it has to be crazy. The two alchemists sitting there haven't stopped snuggling and kissing one another the whole time. They've just been, I miss you, wife.
We give them privacy.
Kyra's like, I ship it. I ship it. Anyways. Everyone please long rest your character. And then you guys begin traveling the rest of the day. As you are continuing your travel, you start to get uneasy as you reach a bridge. And
Oh no.
Hobgoblin Bridge.
Yeah, not the hobgoblins again.
No.
no, it's not the hobgoblins. Let me.
Are they goatlings?
Goatling.
As you begin walking into this section of road, you see these goat-like creatures staring back at you all from these structures that are surrounding the bridge. And they begin to laugh and chuckle. Look who it is! Lutheria has told us you would be coming this way. Why don't you
serve her?
for a little while? Let us play with the sweetlings. And they're like pointing at the people that are traveling with you. We are quite hungry and would love to have one over for dinner.
I don't think you want us. We're the wrong type of white meat.
They laugh and they say, we like all meat, not just white meat.
I want to try like these aren't the droids you're looking for.
You want to?
I'm gonna whisper over to Rorden.
What is it that you want with us?
Go ahead. Go ahead and whisper.
Eat us.
Are we killing them?
Let's try save some violence for once.
I mean,
We get XP either way.
he's right here. I can like just grab him.
I went to the party and asked, do any of you like mutton? Or lamb?
Is that
My
you?
friends, listen, I can assure you that you're better off letting us just go through. Trust me, we are more trouble than we are worth.
Make an intimidate check with advantage.
Intimidation, I'm more of a persuasive style, but no. I thank God for the advantage.
They all look at you and they start to hiss like, and they start to back away on their corridors in their buildings, and they say, "Go then, but know that Lutheria is always watching you."
Thanks. Everyone's always watching me because I'm just fabulous.
Well, we'll make sure to give him a good show. And then Pharaohs will confidently start walking towards the bridge.
I'm gonna kind of poke the ground in front of me as I walk to test the bridge's sturdiness and such.
Absolutely.
How does it look?
Not very well, based on this. Is it like, kind of like, is it safe to just jump over and go?
Yeah, you get the feeling that you're gonna have to jump over the parts of the bridge that are broken, and the merchants and Kyra will walk up and they're like, these guys are kind of scary. Kyra says, how are we supposed to get these nerds across?
Well, we have a giant Goliath here.
I mean, yeah, I could throw you.
They all look at you.
All of us have at least.
Carry
All of us have at least a rope, right?
How much do they weigh? All of them, like, combined?
They're each about 150 pounds.
Pharaohs is gonna miss the step on the other side, and then he's gonna come closer and offer his hands and
That's,
yell out, throw me some rope!
that's 600 pounds, I can do it. I'm gonna pick them all up.
But can you... you're gonna have to make an athletics check, DC 12,
Alright.
to successfully jump the hole with these guys on you.
Do I still have that bardic or no? Can I have this, man? Well, wait, didn't you say we have the passive thing? Athletics?
No, but I was trying to say that I'm going to inspire you, but you were just rushing.
Oh. Alright, hit me with the
Could I...
inspiration.
Wait, before you jump or try to do anything, could I, using rope, because I can miss the step on the other side like I did, then using mage hand I can get the rope to the other side. So if you guys tie it there somehow and I tie it on this side, could we give it advantage to, sorry I can't remember your name yet, Lord Death.
But we're not climbing anything, so like rope wouldn't do much
With
unless
the
you can balance
inspiration.
on a rope.
It made it a 13, so can I make it across with them?
So, here's what happens. So, Farus, you have the rope, and Lordoth, you jump, you hit the middle of the rope, you use it as a springboard, like a professional wrestler, and you're able to get over this pit with the merchants in tow.
Boing.
And you guys hear the goatlings all begin to clap.
I just drop them.
I told you it would give you a show.
Indeed you do. And Kyra's just
And-
like, these guys are nuts. Let's get out of here.
I assume the river is not boiling hot like last time.
No, it is a normal river.
So I'm gonna give the other end, with my mage hand, I'm gonna give the other end of the rope to Shrubby and just gonna pull him across the, like, as he floats, I'm just gonna pull him across the river,
Absolutely.
just to get him on the other side. He's not very good at jumping.
For anyone else who's
barely
coming
walk.
across, I'll sit right here.